Yo, what is up, guys? Back with another video. This time we're going to be talking about the Asgard Zangetsu again. If you remember my last video on this thing, I was trying out the trainer blade. It wasn't very positive. I kind of feel bad about it now because after trying out the live blade, my opinion on this thing completely changed. I said I didn't really like it in the last video, but now that I've been using the live blade for a bit, I absolutely love this thing and it just flips amazingly. And I just wanted to let you know about that. So just some quick informations about this thing again. Handles are made of titanium. It's got a nice steel blade with carbon fiber inlays that look beautiful. You have T8 pivots and screws. I replaced my screws in the last video with T10 screws off of AliExpress. I stripped those sadly, so those screws weren't any good, but I was able to find T15 screws that I was able to put in here, and those fit perfectly. And in my opinion, they don't even look out of place at all. So if you pick this thing up and you want to know where I got these screws from, just message me on Instagram at robsballygram and I'll send you the link because I can't post it here on YouTube. So yeah, that's first of all the things out of the way. Now I'm going to show you what this thing weighs because it's incredibly surprising how light this thing is. Like, I'm going to get you closer to the scale right here. So this thing weighs 102.72 grams, and for my Ameribras, 3.622 ounces. So compare that with a Nautilus. It's a clone, but it'll still get the job done. Compare it with a Nautilus, that's 99.3 grams and 3.5 ounces. So this is incredibly close. Like, if you put another titanium belly on the scale, just for comparison, this thing is heavy as hell. Like, that's 30 grams more than this thing, and in ounces, that's a whole ounce more. That's incredible. Like, a titanium belly that's this light, it just, I don't know, in my mind it can't even exist, but obviously it does because it's got a hell of a lot of cutouts, and that's just perfect. So let me put you back on my head real quick. Alright, so now that I've got you back up here, I'm just going to start flipping this thing a little bit and tell you like how I think this flips compared to the trainer blade. And in my opinion, there's a world of a difference between this thing and the trainer blade. This thing is, in my opinion, like neutral slash slightly handle biased. Flips really good. It's incredibly light, so no force needed to flip this thing. And it just does everything that I wanted to do. Flows incredibly well. It sounds awesome. I'm gonna give you a sound test in a second here. Sorry, I had to focus on that in order to not cut myself on that double aerial. But yeah, sound test. I have it lubed with carbon honey at the moment. It's got very little play and obviously no tap with that play. So yeah, the lightweight, it just makes it really easy to flip. The blade is really sharp, you have to watch out. It's really pointy too, but I used it a lot and with time it just dulled down by itself. So it's still sharp that I can cut myself, but like if I go lightly over my finger, it won't cut myself. And chaplains are really sticky, rollovers flow incredibly well, and I just honestly I love this thing with the light blade. So the review I made about the trainer blade like totally does not represent what I think about this thing anymore. And if you try to buy this, like if you want to buy this thing, go ahead. If you want the live blade, if you want the trainer, I probably would not recommend this, but if you're gonna flip the live blade, definitely go ahead and pick this thing up. So one more thing, price-wise, this thing got cheaper. Like in my last video, I said I picked it up during a sale for like $130 because Kotlin had like Black Friday sales going on. Now they just released the anodized variant, which took over the price of the raw variant, and the raw one got cheaper. So you can get the raw for like 140 or 50 on Kotlin, I think, and it's probably gonna get like an Easter sale soon, so it should become even more cheaper, probably like the same price that I paid during Black Friday. And it's gonna be worth it then to pick this thing up if you're thinking about it. Some stuff that's coming up on this channel is probably gonna be this thing. Like, I'm gonna compare the different versions of the titanium Kraken from Armed Shark. I have the V1 right here with the long jimping, and then I have the V2 right here with the bigger cutouts because it's got better balance this way. And then I also am going to talk about my new rep. I have a new rep. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably haven't seen it yet. It's a B+ rep. I sold my Armed Shark rep for this, and honestly, I'm super in love with this thing. The craziest part about this is I was able to tune this to no tab. And I've been flipping this thing for like a week now, non-stop, and dropped it a lot. Like, you can drop it. Usually reps, if you drop them, they'll start getting tab. But I'm confident with this one. Like, absolutely zero tab, even if I shake it this hard. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video on this. I don't want to talk about it too much. It's got carbon scales, carbon spacers, everything fully kitted out. It looks awesome. And thanks for watching. I'm going to see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.